The Minnesota Vikings released wide receiver Greg Jennings on Saturday in a move that looked somewhat inevitable after they traded a fifth-round pick to the Miami Dolphins for receiver Mike Wallace on Friday night. The Vikings, if they had kept both of those players, would have had over $20 million in cap space committed to Jennings and Wallace, and I'm told the Vikings approached Jennings about restructuring his contract for next season, but the two sides weren't able to come to a deal. Jennings will be 32 in September, and it just seemed like he wasn't going to get paid like a number one receiver next season. It seemed like it was going to be a matter of restructuring his deal, coming to an agreement with the Vikings, or possibly having to go somewhere else next season. Now that the Vikings got Wallace, Jennings looks like he will have to find another place to play next year. It's worth noting that the Vikings pursued Wallace in free agency 2 years ago and signed Jennings a few days after Wallace went to Miami. It seemed like Wallace might have been a better fit for what the Vikings wanted, and certainly probably is a better fit at this point in an offense that likes to push the ball downfield. They want somebody that has Wallace's speed and his skill set, and Jennings just wasn't going to be worth an $11 million cap hit to them next season. So they'll move on, and they'll go with a younger wide receiver core that has probably a little more athleticism for quarterback Teddy Bridgewater than Jennings offered at this point. And Jennings will have to try to find a different team to catch on. Obviously a receiver with some veteran talent and a guy that has won a Super Bowl, a guy that's produced for a long time, but just wasn't going to fit in Minnesota anymore at that cap number. I'm Ben Goessling, Vikings reporter for ESPN.